Hey, oh, hey, beautiful people, you're listening to Draconis Plays as I play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. We are in the Warrens. Ooh, spooky name. This guy had a gun and was clearly a Malkavian. This is what I would have ended up being if I didn't. Can I have your attention? Alright, so yeah, the war. I am stuck on his body. Let go of me. Yeah, this place is, there's gonna be a lot of jumps. Open up. Here's Johnny. Now, you don't have to do the warrants in one go. But the unofficial patch adds a skip that we're probably gonna do if we find it. I don't know. We may not find it. Because I didn't map out the warrens ahead of time. I'm sure it's somewhere that we're gonna end up going through. But if we find it or we don't find it, either way, thankfully as a Nosferatu we get two points of blood for every point that we drink from. Music's not creepy enough. I've never been up here. No! This deep darkness of the dark side here is not creepy enough for me. Let's just pull out a gun just so that I've got it. Find the hole. There we go. Oh. Lame. Pardon my loudness. But yeah, so we're just, yeah, this place is perfect for a haven for Nosferatu, at least in my opinion. But we're just trying to get through. We're gonna get jumped a lot by Samise, and we just kind of have to be okay with that. There's really nothing we can do. I mean, they're small, they're tight, they fit in holes that they're not supposed to. Sorry, Samise fleshcrafts. If they were really Samise, this would be a much different story. Can I hit you with my sword? Thank you, sir. Ooh, he got murdered. But yeah, like, there's all these, like, tunnels we can go in, and like, I don't really want to go through them, but I will if I have to. I think these are more for, like, if you're playing, like, if you're trying to sneak around. Which, you know, respect. I don't have, like, I'm playing a character with a decent stealth. I don't have the patience to sneak around these fleshcrafts. Alright, but yeah, you don't have to do this all in one setting. If this area is... There are crossbow bolts. This is a nice box to just get an ammo resupply if you're playing. But yeah, you just come in here. There is a LA Sun cover-up, the City Hall cover-up, haunted sewers, bricked over, bodies never found. Ooh, a ledger, which we'll read. But you can just come up here, and you can see the wall that just breaks through. You just open this door, you're back in the sewers. Now, we're not going to do that. You're back in the Hollywood sewers. Let me rephrase. Because, honestly, when you go... We're just going to switch. We're just going to switch to the block, even though I like the... Just because it, you know, coming in LA means coming strapped. What's up, dude? I don't know what that red light is, so we're gonna go investigate. This episode brought to you by a personal flashlight. Personal flashlights! Just because you're undead doesn't mean you can see in the dark, unless you have auspex. This isn't creepy. It just feels like I'm in the endless void, just walking towards a hole. Boop, 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 boop. deep, deep, deep water. Oh, no, it just shows you the location that you're going to get sucked in later. Well, that's lovely. I'm so glad I went this way. Alright, back through the void. Yeah, just a lot of me going into dark tubes. This is what this episode's going to be. I'm streaming this on Twitch right now, so this is what this stream's going to be too. Sorry, my viewers. Sorry, my dudes. They're in for a rough show. Yeah, Coach Steve, Coach Steve. Alrighty. Now that we've experienced the wonders of childbirth. Oh, I can't believe I just said that. Can we go through this tube? I remember one of these is the way forward, but I don't remember which one it is. Nope. It's not this one. This is where celerity would come in, like, really clutch. Because we're being able to run super fast. Okay. Listen. Vocalization, really nice. No disrespect. It's creepy. Stop it. Sephiroth. Do. Hey, look. It's a door. So you can just hit short cut. And if your hacking skill is good enough, sesame. What does sesame mean? Back door unlocked. So you can just click that. And, simsalabam. You're further in the Warrens, I think. I think we're still in the Warrens. I think we just have to finish them. Because, like, it gets... Yeah, we're still in the Warrens. We just have to... Okay, because this guy is a boss! Oh! But there's like a puzzle you have to do with like water and swimming. I've never been here before. Did that just open up the way forward? This, like, okay, so cool that they added this shortcut back way in. Ow. You still have to fight monsters, though. But you don't have to... Honestly, I would rather get beaten up by this thing. And I say that as I'm about to get absolutely destroyed. She throws corpses, by the way. Ow! Of course I say, yeah, I'd rather get beaten up by this thing. Potent. I'm supposed to be smarter than this. Clearly I'm not. Man, she throws dead bodies. And you have to fight multiples of those. You fight one as a boss, as we just saw. Ow! Sorry. I want to explore, because this is new to me. I've never been down here. I mean, I've been down here, just not this. Never mind. Do not have your attention. What is that? This is how I came through, yeah? So we're just gonna... We're gonna... blood heal. Authorized personnel only. What is this? Is this supposed to be like a trap? Why is it glowing? Okay. I think it's a trap. I think that's what it's supposed to be. I think if you're like running through here, you're just supposed to hit it and then quit it. Joking. Just jump and you will land near our shore for when you want to sneak inside without good old Gary noticing you. I hope you didn't get hurt too much by the bug stopper I set up. Okay, thanks, Mitnick. Cool. I will just jump and land on your shore. Yeah, this is just a nice little shortcut. Really easy. Really cool. Yeah, here we go. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. Thankfully, I don't breathe. Come on. Up out of the water. There we go. That's cool. It's like it's like a little pier. Cool. Anyway, so yeah, we are in the underworld. The Nosferatu warns, and we belong. Sorta. I mean, we are Nosferatu anyway. I feel like we belong. Hey, look, there's a dead guy. Is that a stake? No, that's a spine. I think that's supposed to show you that, hey, those waters are hot. So we're really hungry. So just for roleplay, we're going to eat some blood. Yeah, that did nothing. Let's just drink a couple more. Don't step in the hot. I think this is supposed to be oil, not oil, or something. I don't think it's water. I think it's some other kind of bubbly substance. Yeah. And so here we are. We're just gonna... Warrens are really cool. I think that this is a really cool section that I never really... It's really easy to get turned around in, and so I never really... Hey!
What? Oh, you did not just try and run a trace on me. All right, take that. Oh yeah. I hope you backed up that server tonight. Boss is gonna be real pissed when his mom starts getting love letters from porn sites.
Hey.
What? Oh yeah, hold on a sec. Oh my God, are you kidding me? What are you using for security down there at Trash 80? Guys, it's called encryption. This is too easy. I'd let you off the hook, but stupidity always brings out the asshole in me.
Hey there.
Alright, yeah. Just 1 minute. No, nothing to worry about. Just a harmless email. Not a self-replicating embedded virus or anything. Wow, you really opened it. I can't believe you just opened it. What kind of a freaking idiot just opens it?
Alright, I can see you're busy. I'll just come back later.
What? Oh yeah, sorry. The name's Mitnick. I'm in charge of computer systems, network security, that kind of thing. You're the new kid, right? The crazy boy. Surprised you actually made it down here.
What do you mean by surprised?
I've been following your progress on the cameras. Handled yourself pretty well with all of the creepy crawlers and the sewers. Like a bad sequel to Chad up there.
Chad, but the subtitle says Chud. So, be that what it is. You're a funny guy. I just need to know where Gary is.
Yeah, he knows why you're here. LaCroix must be pissed. But I hope you're not here looking for some payback. LaCroix knows better than to mess with Gary, sheriff or no sheriff.
I'm just here to talk, man. Where can I find him?
His room is just down the hall. You'll probably find him there. Or maybe he'll find you.
Yeah, alright. Hey, ask you some questions.
Go ahead.
Tell me about this place.
What, the Warrens? Not much to tell. Just a bunch of us living down here, trying to stay off the radar. It ain't pretty, but it's home. Gary's the big man on campus. He's running the show.
Yeah. The place looks pretty empty.
There's more of us than you'd think. They're around. But you won't see too many of the brood down here. But they'll be watching you.
Obviously. I understand how this feels. Could I join?
You? Here? LaCroix spy. Come on, newbie. Do we really look that stupid?
I'm just trying to... I mean... I just really don't have much of a choice.
Well, all right, I can see that. I'll give you some advice. You want to get in good with Gary, then listen to what he says and don't shoot your mouth off. He's a mean bastard, but he'll treat you right if you're straight with him.
Can I ask you just some
Go
more?
ahead.
What do you do?
Me? Like I said, I'm the resident tech head. Keep this place wired to the outside world. Gary wants me to keep it close on the street. At the same time, I'm supposed to be upgrading the network.
Upgrading what? What were you gonna say?
Well, you are one of us, I guess. All right, I'll let you in on a Nosferatu secret. We've got a worldwide information network called ShrekNet. Top secret. Strictly for clan use only. None of the other clans even know it exists.
Okay, well, what's it for?
Oh, lots of stuff. Reconnaissance, code breaking, espionage. If you've got the clearance, you have access to the entire Nosferatu database. You want the name of LaCroix Taylor? Got it. Jeanette Vorman's bra size. We got that too.
You can just hear the boy that's still in there. Alright, cool. Trying to upgrade it.
I'm trying to add a few more network hubs in the city so we're covered in case of emergency. But Gary doesn't want anyone leaving until this whole thing with LaCroix blows over. Which basically leaves my freaking cheese hanging in the wind.
I can help out. I have access to the city.
Yeah, you do that? Man, that would really help me out. I could hook you up along the way, make it worth your while. I got access to all kinds of goodies.
I'm in. What do I need to do?
I need a little time to set things up. Technical details. I'll send an email to your haven and tell you what needs to be done. That's all you need to know for now.
Cool. If you don't mind me asking honestly, how did you end up down here, Mitnick?
Me? Before all this, I was a hacker. Good one, too. There wasn't a system I couldn't crack. Telcos, DOD, you name it. One time, I emailed the president all the nuclear missile activation codes. And the FBI was shitting their pants. Well, one day I ran across the system. Total dark. Unbelievable security. I fried 3 laptops trying to bust it. I worked on it for months. Didn't sleep much at all. I'd almost given up, but I caught a lucky break one night and finally broke in.
Yeah, what was it?
It was, Nosferatu database. Not even a really important one either. Which was probably the only reason I cracked it. I dug around for a while, got totally freaked out, and I unplugged. 2 hours later, guess who shows up at my door? Gary. And voila, here I am.
How's life? Unlife since then.
Are you kidding? I love this shit. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna win any beauty contests, but I wasn't too good looking before anyway. Now I get all the cool new toys, plus I just happen to get to live forever. Not a bad deal if you ask me.
Yeah, thanks for the story. I gotta get out of here. Honestly, he doesn't look too bad. He looks a lot better than I do. I mean, his teeth, sure, he's got the cool elf ears, but I mean, his face is relatively not, you know. Hey, what's up?
Bitch, I can't believe she got the cover of Glamourella this month.
So there are multiple types of Nosferatu. But Mitnick and this character we're about to meet, Amalia, represent kind of some of the two ways that Nosferatu kind of go about embracing people, at least at the time. Sorry, maybe I came at a bad time.
You just look at her. Too fat, big teeth, and her complexion. Does she wash her face with a cheese grater?
Slow down there, Cowpoke. What exactly are we talking about here?
I mean, like anyone ever knew who Tawny Sessions was before I left the scene. She'd still be a fluff girl at Vivisection, making $10 a stiffy if I was still around. Ugh.
Who the hell is Tawny Sessions?
Tawny Sessions is a wannabe face girl with no talent whatsoever and scabby little knees. Do you know she got Model of the Year? Before I got here, she would have had a hard time making the catalog for Jacques Penet.
That's a good one. Who are you?
Oh, right. You probably don't recognize me with this whole Texas Chainsaw Massacre thing I've got going on here. My name is Amalia.
Hey, Amalia, how come you hate Tawny so much?
Before this neat little makeover, I used to be a model. I was all over the place. TV, magazines, billboards. I mean, I was hot. Super hot. And I knew it, which is why Gary decided to invite me into his freaky little family.
What do you mean Gary invited you?
Nosferatu have a sixth sense of humor. Sometimes they feel that their victims, namely moi in this particular case, have an overabundance of vanity and need to be taught an important life lesson.
Oh, I see. So what happened?
Well, I had just won Guy Magazine's The Most Ridiculously Hot Chick in the Known Universe Award. And when I came home after the ceremony, lo and behold, Gary was sitting there on my couch with a martini in his hand. You fill in the blank.
I love Gary Golden. Just the way these people, like these two Nosferatu describe him. You know, Mitnick is like, hey, I cracked into a Nosferatu database, and Gary showed up 2 hours later, and she's like, I get home, and Gary's got a martini. Like, he's just... I just respect. Alright, well, have you, Right, well, I don't need to ask if she learned her life lesson, because it's kind of clear that she didn't. Well, why not just smoke Tawny?
I don't want to kill her. That's too quick and painless. I want to ruin her name in the business for good. I want to dig up something on her that smells so bad even the tabloids will think twice about printing it.
Yeah, alright. Your bitterness is kind of bringing me down.
What did you say? Nobody talks that way to me. I'm Amalia. Do you hear me? Amalia!
Okay. These are jokes. Come on, let me just ask you a few more questions.
Whatever.
Alright.
Because she's a bitch with zero talent.
Oh, I didn't think that would.
Think has taken my place as the hottest supermodel of all time? Could I be any more clear?
Right. Why not just kill her? Yeah, there we go. Tabloids won't even think twice. Cool, what's stopping you?
Gary says that everyone has to lay low until this thing with the prince cools down. Until then, I'm stuck here watching the whole world kiss Tawny's big fat ass.
Ruining lives. Information. I guess. I mean, I could look into it. Maybe I could look into it for you.
Wireless cameras that I need you to set up in her apartment. One in her bedroom, one in her bathroom, and one in her kitchen. I'm sure you'll see good places to hide them once you're there.
Okay. That sounds great. Anything else?
The cameras are in place. You'll need to hook them up to the network. Log into her computer using the password Cleopatra. From there, you'll be able to activate the cameras.
Okay. What's in it for me?
Look, I'll definitely make it worth your while if you do it right. But listen, I don't want her dead. I want her to suffer. Get in and get out without her knowing about it. Understand?
I'll get back to you. That's something that we'll have to sit on and think about. Hey, look, they got their own little storage room. Hey, a blue blood pack. Nice. There used to be an item in here, but I guess they just put a blue blood pack. A blue blood pack. Ooh, spooky. Let's make that jump. So yeah, did we get the quest, honestly? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna head back to Tawny. Again, I don't know if Sam will do Tawny's quest, but part of me... I generally don't do Amalia's quest, but for the sake of seeing what she gives, we may do Amalia's quest. I don't know.
By the clack-smack cracking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. I don't remember seeing you on the guest list for the dinner party. We're having a rap party for the Misfits, about 40 years late. Cast and crew only, boss.
Where are you?
Maybe I'm in your head. Uh-oh. You might have picked up one of those psychoses so common to new kindred.
I mean, he's got a point. Listen, I just need to talk to you.
We are talking, but you aren't listening, boss.
I mean, I prefer to speak face to face, if that's cool.
I'm over here, boss. Wait, maybe I'm over here. Or maybe I'm behind you with a hatchet in my hand. Or did you ever stop to think that your fear, if given a voice, would sound like this?
What do you want?
You should know this, Nosferatu. What do our kind want? We want to know. What's the first question you would ask if you were me?
Is it safe?
Wrong.
Okay.
Try again, boss.
How are you?
Wrong.
Nah.
Try again, boss.
Alright, well, that was worth a shot. Why are you here?
You're a bright one, aren't you?
I mean, I gotta play with you.
Because I already know who you are, but I don't know why you're here. And when I don't know something, I need to find the answer.
He's got a point. Well, to be fair, I'm looking for the Nosferatu.
And why would you need to find them, boss?
I want to join up with you guys.
This ain't a library, boss. We don't just let anybody join. Especially not when they're hiding something from us, boss.
Okay, well, I would like to join you, but I am also on a job from LaCroix about the Uncaran sarcophagus.
You don't say. Wake up, boss. Who do you think you're dealing with? Why else would LaCroix send you on this snipe hunt? Oh, that's right. I know you work for the prince.
I've been up front. Okay. Okay, well then why did you ask?
Because I like the sound of my own voice. It's not every day we get visitors, boss. I needed to hear it from you. You're a long way from home, and neither the Prince nor Isaac nor Nines have any domain down here. Tread carefully.
I like Gary. I think Gary is a little too extra, but I feel like if I was a Nosferatu, I would be a lot like Gary. I would be just enough of a level of extra. I'd be like, yeah, I look ugly. But Gary, I don't know. I don't think Gary really looks bad. I think Gary looks, I mean, for a Nosferatu, he's decently handsome. Can you just show yourself, please?
Are you sure, boss? You don't want my image in your subconscious. It's the stuff nightmares are made of.
The suspense is killing me. Come on out.
Careful what you wish for. You just might get it.
Yeah.
Behind you, boss.
Boo. Look at that face. He's so handsome. I mean, compared to me, honestly. I mean, his teeth. But, besides that, who are you?
What? You don't recognize me from the pictures? Gorgeous Gary Golden? Don't tell me you missed Pirate Town or Tap Hotel. Little before your time, eh, boss? Well, those days are long past. Nowadays, it's just Gary.
Alright. Delighted. Where's the sarcophagus?
Where did it go? That thing seems to get around more than Mae West. Why, might I ask, should I give you that information?
Because I got rid of that Samise for you.
Oh, my hero. Had it not been for that damn Shamisi, you'd still be searching under rocks for us. It was hardly a favor, but I know where your prince's prize is. There's very little that doesn't leak down into this place. Tell me, boss, you ever gone up against a Kuei Jin?
No, I haven't.
The Kuei Jin.
Oh, that's a lie, I have.
But not like kindred. Sometimes known as the vampires of the East. But they ain't kin, boss. They're just someone else that, if you ain't being careful, might give you the final death.
Alright, I lied. I killed one. There we go. I think I killed one of back in Santa Monica. What about him?
Even for old Gary, there ain't much more to tell. You see, I sent an agent, Barabbas, to snoop around Chinatown, do a little hacking, make a few contacts. But he hasn't been calling lately, and it's breaking my heart.
I see.
You up for a little trip to Chinatown? You're in no danger there. Me? Best you don't mention my name there, boss. That's the going rate for my info right now. You get our chum back from Chinatown, I'll give you what you need.
Deal. Tell me what I need to do.
The Golden Temple in Chinatown. It's a piss-poor copy of a real place. Looks like it'd be more at home in a theme park. That I saw is where you'll find the leader of the L.A. Kuei Jin. They call her Ming Zhao. Sounds dangerous? No, this ain't a suicide mission, boss. You'll be more of a curiosity than a threat. Talk to Zhao, ask her where my boy is, and get him back. Once he's safe, I'll tell you everything you need to know about the sarcophagus.
Aren't the kindred at war with the Kuei Jin?
Not that I know of. It's like the eye of the hurricane right now. Don't make those winds blow, boss.
Alright, sounds dangerous. You got anything I can use to protect myself?
Let's see what I got. For a fellow sewer rat, I'm willing to let it go cheap.
Ah, that's a very generous item. Anything else?
Use your head and your eyes. Chinatown's more liable to off you than 10 Hollywoods, but not if you're smart.
Alright. I'll do it. I'll go. Just, better to keep your end of the deal, eh, boss?
Of course. What kind of a monster do you take me for? There is a method to my madness, boss. There's a payphone in Chinatown. I'll call you with the info once Barabbas is safe. Until then, you'll never know where I am.
As good as done. Ah, Gary. What a sweetheart. I like Gary. I think he just gave us some of his vitae. I think he's trying to bond us. If we weren't practically caitiff. I mean, we know we're Nosferatu. It's kind of hard not to know we're Nosferatu. Prince doesn't... I mean, Prince really didn't do much to tell us other than just being like, hey, you're kindred. I mean, Jack really is the one that was like, hey, you're kindred. This is how things kind of work around here. But we're practically... we don't know anything about, you know... I mean, granted, the mechanics didn't exist in this game, but we don't know anything about blood bonding or... Alright, thanks, zombies. We don't know anything about blood bonding or anything like that. We know about ghouls, but only because... Well... Mercurio and Nox, the only two ghouls that we know of, told us. So, we're kind of not in the know about a lot of things. So, how are we supposed to know that if you drink another kindred's vitae that you're basically getting a super shot of power, unlimited power. My Palpatine's a little bit better. I just don't want to scream into the microphone at you guys because I have a loud voice naturally, and I don't want you to think that. Can I report back to Isaac? I might want to. I'm gonna report back to Isaac just to let him know. But anyway, yeah, so, the heck was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Being blood bonded. Again, not really my idea. I mean, mechanically, it's the best blood in the game. It fills you up pretty well. Gives you good health boost. But, I mean, drinking vitae from another kindred's kind of...
Evening.
Kingsway, there was a simise. Notice I used the past tense.
Exceptional. Come by in a little while. I should have something for you then.
I'll stop by later to pick it up. Thanks, Isaac. Just wanted to let you know. Zapata gone. He is dead. Definitely saw him turn to ash. Just gonna leave that part out right there. Anyway, but yeah. So, let's see. Our next stop, we're actually gonna make our way back to Santa Monica because we want to see Heather. Why do we want to see Heather? Because she's our wonderful ghoul who deserves all the nice things in the world. That's pretty tasty, honestly. And, well, because she's a good friend. She's a good friend. Yes, she is. Notice that they let you go back to old places. I don't know why. If that's intentional for some reason or not. It's just something with the update. Anyway, but yeah, so here we are. Can't you just move a little forward? There we go. Alright. Gonna run down the alleyway. Yeah, the one problem I have with... If I actually cared about using the sewers more, I would, but I just don't have the mental fortitude to run through the sewers to go everywhere and remember the maps of the sewers and everything. If this was like an actual tabletop game, then yeah, sure, I'd probably... Hey, what's up, Heather?
But please don't send any more drawings. The lines are all full, so why don't I provide some?
I'm so glad you're back. I've been waiting forever. I've been kind of nervous. I can't feel you inside my veins anymore. I just need a little more, please.
What's the occasion?
Just a few drops.
Touche.
Yeah, okay, here.
Thank you. I feel so much better. Like I'm the most important person in the world. Next to you, of course.
Isn't that cute? Well, I'll talk to you later. 7 emails, jeez. I'm sorry, the depth of night is always my favorite. I recently read Mr. Flayton's scathing reviews on the Cavaletti Cafe in the Sun, and I must tell you I'm extremely happy with his conclusion. You must have done well. Please accept the payment I've left you in your mailbox. We will no doubt be seeing each other soon. LaCroix. The cost of an attack is often paid later. First Network Hub. Mitnick here. I've got the information on the first of the Network Hubs. The terminals in the Santa Monica in an old place called Megahertz Computing. I'll send another email with a recon. Power up the terminal, find the net security folder, and run the Shreknet command. The password on the folder is Gil Bates. Oh yeah. Don't ask. I'll message you when I see the hub activated. Megahertz computing is at the end of the 2nd Street in Santa Monica next to the asylum. The only entrance is through the back door, so you'll have to find an alley to get back there. I'm leaving you the key to the door in your mailbox. Good luck, kid. This one should be easy. From Bertram. If you're still reading this, I guess you're still among the undead. Got a proposition for you if you're not too busy. You know where to find me. Won't be too difficult this time. Bertram. The prince is promoting you from Gary. Hey, boss. Did some spring cleaning today. Oh, God, that's hurting my throat. Came across something that might tickle you. A kid used to live here, had an unhealthy crush on everyone's favorite psycho pinup, Jeanette Vorman. I got a touch of nostalgia, so you find a copy of Tap Hotel starring me. I'll trade you a poster of that luscious lunatic for it. Put the videotape in your mailbox and I'll deliver it to your haven. I got excited for all the wrong reasons. Cheap Rolex from Larry. Ain't the only... I'm not even going to try. Ain't the only stuff we got, man. We got much hotter, much deadlier stuff, you know. And like all the other quality LA proprietors, we got new stock in all the time. So check it out. Thanks, Larry. Well, I got a lot of work to do and not a lot of time. Heather, am I walking in on you? No, okay. Alright, goodbye, my love. My sweet, whatever. Shut up. Jeez, I've been away from my wife for too long. Wonder how. Hey, $100, not bad. I have all of $3,000 in cash. Oof. Imagine that. Well, never mind. I'm not gonna ask that question. I don't know what the answer will be. $3,000 in cash. Let's go see Mercurio. See if he's got anything interesting too. That email from Larry is usually the sign that he's rolling out the special stock. If you know what I mean.
Took a trip to see a friend of mine. He's a quartermaster down at a police station in O.C. Guy's been miffed about a pay freeze, so he's agreed to start filling my wish list for a cut. Got a SWAT rifle out of this trip. Interested?
Yeah, and then some. Let's see what you got. So he has the Remington, which is a rifle. can buy Remington ammo. Oh, I do have a Remington. This is the M700, but this is the sniper variant. There's the Spaz 15, which is an automatic shotgun. There's the Ithaca M37, which we kind of had. You could get crossbow bolts or 308 rounds. Not really interested in buying guns. Guns aren't really our forte. But we will sell all of the stuff we don't need. Hey, we got 10 blood points from the Odious Chalice. The Odious Chalice is honestly, if you do anything, Pisha is like the best. Gives you the best stuff. The Odious, I mean, I can't remember what she gives you for doing the Giovanni Mansion, because the Odious Chalice just outweighs it. In my opinion, maybe I'm weird, but it's just having a refilling blood bag when you kill things. Kind of nice. Again, I'm not 100% sure if what the Giovanni Mansion gives you, but we'll worry about that later. So, we honestly have quite a few things to do here in Santa Monica. Megahertz, talk to Bertram. But we're going to do that next time on Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines.